So you're really excited right now and you are the biggest penny pincher on planet Earth and you just got your home under contract and you're like, hey, I can do all these repairs myself because I can do it cheaper, because you're so far into your contract and the buyers have done their inspections. They just requested all this list of items and you just go ahead and start cranking out all of these repairs without negotiating any of the repairs. And you're just like, I can do all this stuff because I know I can do it for a lot cheaper. And I'm going to give you the 5 reasons why this is a terrible idea. So number 1 is it could just blow up your deal altogether. Why? Because that buyer has ownership interest in that property. And their interest is that when those repairs get done, that it's done to the buyer's satisfaction, not to the seller's satisfaction. Because when you're in a contract, the buyer has control over the deal, whether they want to continue under a certain set of circumstances or they want to get out. Because obviously as a seller, you want to sell, and we're trying to get to a point where the buyer is satisfied with the direction that the contract is going. So I know it's a pain, but you do not want to blow up your deal because you are the one doing the work when they hired professionals to do the inspections. Number 2 is that you're not a contractor. Now, I know this is a very broad brush and that you could be a contractor, but that is not what we're going for here. It's that the normal person that is selling their house is definitely not a licensed contractor. And if you make one mistake, there could be lawyers being called, and we don't want to have that for you and prevent you from getting to the goal that you want. Also, it could mess up an appraisal. You know, buyers don't like surprises, and any change, especially unpermitted work, could trigger delays or reduce the value or kill the loan completely. And number 4 is it is a liability landmine. Someone trips over a ladder, accidentally, you fry the electrical, or you install something incorrectly, someone gets hurt, and guess who's calling an attorney? Yeah, and you don't want them calling you. So that is definitely a issue as well. And number 5 is that you could just flat out freak out the buyer, and buyers just don't want to have surprises. They want a smooth transaction. There's so many people involved in a real estate transaction, and we're just trying to prevent any surprises. You don't want to get the buyers all overly emotional because the seller decided they wanted to do a bunch of work. And we don't want to get them, from I want to close on this house to what the hell is going on. So we want to prevent that at all costs. So once you're under contract, your job is to just sit tight, let your agents do the work, and don't do anything crazy. Don't do any renovations. Just keep it simple and keep it safe, and we'll get you to the closing table. I hope that was helpful. I'm JP Fluellen, Titan Real Estate Team at Real. And don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and if you need to get a hold of me, just shoot me a text, and happy to help. Peace.